Hi everyone, my name is Taina, and most of you knows me as Mademoiselle. I woke up this morning and put in mind I've never done this before, so I really didn't want to show my face. But I do want to speak to you guys about what God had put in my heart this morning. And what he told me was never put your heart in someone else's hands because it's just not smart to do. There is many ways that you can love someone and not put your heart in their hands. Meaning, when you put your heart in someone's hands, it's just giving them total access to destroy you because they will know how to use you against you. And when I said that is so many people have put their heart in someone's hands, and in return all they get is being used, being manipulated. Some of them even get killed by putting their heart in someone's hands. There's so many women that are in relationship with men, and for so many years they will stay because that man knows how to use her heart against her. So he will manipulate her into staying in a relationship that she don't want to be in. You have an evil friend that will use you and manipulate you against you because that person knows your heart. So that person will be able to use your heart against you where you stay in that friendship with them. And for a long time, you won't know that that's what they're doing because to you, they love you for you. But realistically, they are using you against you with your heart. You have people that buys drugs from drug dealers. The drug dealer will use them to keep buying drugs. Why? Because they will manipulate their heart to let them think that they still need to use or degrade them to a point that person will keep using drugs. There are so many ways someone can destroy you from you putting your heart in their hands. A lot of us go through this every day in our lives. We don't know why we are stressed. We don't know why we're losing weight, losing hair. We don't know it's what we do to ourselves that allowing other people to destroy us. Now God is putting in my heart to let you guys know that he wants to be able to get our heart in his hands. Because only God is able to cherish your heart. Only God is able to love you the way you're supposed to be loved and not use your heart against you. Only God will know how to clean your heart against evil. So when you put your heart in someone's hands, to you, you're saying, oh, well, I love that person and that person won't hurt me. No, you're wrong. Some people just want to get that chance where they know you put your heart in their hands. And once you do that, it just gives them total access. You just become weak because whatever the person tells you, you are so into them and into the stuff that they put in your head that your heart just get weak. And once your heart get weak, you just mess yourself up right there because you are using your heart. And once your heart is hurting, your mind is hurting. So before you can put your heart in someone's hands, just know that it's okay to love someone, but you don't have to love someone to a point where you love them more than you love yourself. Always know that the best love you will ever get in the world is from God. And he's the only one that can protect you and that can love you and that can give you that real love back and not have to destroy you with your own heart. I am basically doing this video from my heart. And I know this stuff. I've been through it. And I really had to free myself from it. God literally took me from a situation similar to what I'm talking to you guys about. It's not like I'm just talking to you guys about things that I just want to talk about. I'm talking to you guys about these stuff because I know how it is to feel that way. Okay, now if you ladies don't know how to or even know you're in a relationship where you giving that guy your heart and your heart is in his hands, you can know by the things you do. The things you do for him, the errands you run, the food you cook when he asks, the clothes you wash, the whatever little stuff that he asks for. If you out and you think of him and then you want to go grab something for him, but then you notice that you do so much but yet you don't get nothing back in return, that's a sign that your heart is in his hands. Because there's a lot of us women that think that in order for us to have a man love us, we have to go all out. We have to, cut our veins to get his attention. No, we don't have to do that. We are women, strong women at that. We can be in relationships where their wants is our want, but also our wants is their wants. And you men, if you're in a relationship where you're paying this lady's bill, you're taking care of her children, and those are not even your children, and you running to the store to even get, let's say, her feminine products, and you notice that she can't do the same for you, your heart is in her hands. Okay? It's vice versa. It's not only women that suffers from this. Men also suffer from this. Because there's a lot of men out there that has really good heart and that wants, that woman to just be happy and to have everything in life. But she doesn't feel the same. She sees it like, he's just a punk. He's just going to run to the store when I ask him to. He's going to, pay my phone bill if I ask him to. No, it shouldn't be like that. A relationship is 50-50. So no one should own anybody else's heart in their hands. You should be able to be with someone and respect that person, and the same way that person will respect you. So if you're in a relationship, these are the little things that you can pick on. If you ask her to do something, but when she asks you to do something, you can't do it, then that's not fair. So that's why God is putting in my heart to do this video and to let people know that the only person that really owns your heart is God and no one else. Meaning, you can still be in a relationship and put God first. There is a lot of women that put their man first. There is no man before God. No one should come before God. Not yourself, not your children, not your mother, not your man, no one. God comes first before anything. So if anyone should earn your heart, it should be God. Now, you have women, like I said, that will put their relationship before God. They will give a man their heart, but won't give God nothing. The man will cheat on them. They will even catch the man cheating. The man will lie to them. The man would manipulate them. But yet, they'll excuse that man. To them, there's nothing that the man can do that could be wrong for them to let that man go. But yet, you have God that is waiting and wants your heart and won't lie to you and won't manipulate you and won't use your heart against you. And it's the same for the men. You have men that will put a woman before God. They will cherish that woman. They will buy that woman whatever she wants, whatever she needs, but won't, even acknowledge God. These are all things that God don't take pleasure in. And if you can give another human being your heart, why is it so hard that you can't give your heart to God? There is nothing in this world that another human being can do for you that will ever be better than God. God loves us for us. He doesn't care if we're missing an eye. He doesn't care if we're missing an arm. He doesn't care if we're disabled. He just loves us because he created us. With that being said, some of you might take something from this video. Some of you might not. If you happen to take something from this, may God bless you, and may you do something about it. If you are in a relationship where you never knew that's what's going on and you wanted to get out, and this is your chance. Or if you someone that was afraid to give your heart to God, this is your chance. But if you're someone that don't see anything wrong with what you're doing, even though that you know this message touched your heart, but you feel like you still not doing anything wrong, then by all means, hey, you stay in your messed up friendship, you stay in your messed up relationship. This is your life. You do what you want. But deep down, you know this message is for you. You know who you are, and you know that God is calling upon you, and God knows who you are. With that being said, may God bless you. This was a message from Mademoiselle, and the choice is yours to accept the Lord in your life and in your heart, because He's giving you His heart. So He's waiting for your heart. May God bless you all.